Hey gang, did you see I organised my shelves? Video on my channel, casual promo. I guess if you're already here, you're already interested, go watch the video. So today we're going to be doing the quick fire 50 questions book tag. I had two book tags and I asked which one you wanted me to do on Instagram, and this was the one that won, so this is the one I'm going to do. This is either going to be really quick, so I'm going to fire through them, or it's going to be really slow. Obviously it's going to be one of those two options. Let's just get on with it. Question number 1 is hardback or paperback? Paperback obviously doesn't hurt your arms, hardback's too heavy. Number 2, dust jacket on or off? I prefer the dust jacket on my shelves, but I take them off to read so that I keep them nice when I put them back on my shelves. Second hand or new copies? I personally prefer new copies, sorry, but I'm not against second hand. If I see a book that I want to buy in a charity shop, I'll buy it. 4, audiobooks or nah? So, I like audiobooks, I listen to audiobooks, but I don't think they count towards a reading goal. You can do what you want, I don't count them, but yes on audiobooks, though I am quite fussy on which ones I like to read. Do you cover buy? No, I'm quite fussy about the books that I buy. I tend to buy based on booktube mainly, booktube recommendations, and I tend to stick to the same series because I'm currently reading like 15 series, so I tend to currently only be buying books that are the next in a series that I'm reading. Number 6, a good book with a bad cover. Looking for Alaska by John Green. This is an awful cover, sorry. I hate it. What is a bad book with a good cover? Another Day by David Levithan. These covers are really funky, but I'm picking the second one because the second one is even worse and I like the cover even more, but no, these were bland. What's the first book I ever read? I don't actually know the answer to this question. I can't remember that. I was probably like 3, 4. But I know the first big series that I read was probably the Mallory Towers series, which I don't have with me at the moment. So I'm gonna go with that, but I have no idea what the first book I ever read was. What was the last book you finished? And it was Wild About the Girl, the second book by Louise Petland. Number 10, what was the last series you finished? And it was the Shadow and Bone series. Rune and Rising by Leigh Bardugo was the last book in that series, but I'm currently reading loads of series, so it has taken me a while to finish them, but I'm at the end of quite a few, so I'm hoping this will not be the only series that I finish this year. Number 11, the last book that you bought. So I bought 2 at the same time from Waterstones for my dissertation. I bought From Here to Eternity by Caitlin Doughty, and I bought Stiff by Mary Roach, both about dead people, because that's what my dissertation's about. Number 11, what's your favourite genre? My favourite genre is sci-fi. That was an easy one. What's your favourite book in that genre? Again, another easy one, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. What genre do I never reach for? As an archaeology student, it's a bit ironic, but I never reach for historical fiction. Don't know why. I've enjoyed some of them, just don't think it's 100% my jam, which is a bit ironic. Do I read poetry? I don't really reach for it that often, but if someone like gives me poetry to read, I will read it. Sometimes I just don't get it, sorry, but I will. Sometimes. I give it a go anyway. I will give it a go. Question number 16 is just popular science question mark. So I'm not 100% sure I understand the question, but I'm gonna go with no. 17, middle grade question mark. Again, not entirely clear what the question is, but that's not really a thing in this country. We don't really have middle grade that much. We kind of just have like children's and then YA, but I'm not against middle grade. Like, I'm currently reading the Percy Jackson series, which I guess you would class as middle grade, but yes. Do I have any book box subscriptions? I wish. All the best ones ship from America, and I don't want to have to pay custom fees, and there is some really cool ones that ship within the UK, but they are all very expensive, so that is a no. Number 19, what is your favourite bookish item? And it is my book sleeve. It's got axolotls on it. I got it for Christmas and it's great. I love it. I think it's from Amazon. Number 20, what's your current bookmark? My current bookmark is this one, which is a custom one that Carla bought me, that is from Amy's shop. Always here to plug Amy's shop. I will put a link to it in the description because it's great. I should probably also add that the bookmark that I'm using for my notebook is this magnetic one from Hamlet, from when I went to go see Benedict Cumberbatch play Hamlet. It's not going to focus. It says his name on the back. 21. What's the strangest object you use as a bookmark? And I don't really use strange objects as bookmarks. I use bookmarks as bookmarks. Maybe like a pen or a pencil or like a post-it note or something. But I tend to use bookmarks. 22. Book jackets or nah? We've already been asked dust jackets. I don't know what the difference between a dust jacket and a book jacket is. Am I just being really stupid? Is that an American thing? Sorry. 23. Who's your fictional boyfriend? I'm gonna pass on that one for what I hope is obvious reasons. What is your favourite book couple? I'm gonna slightly cheat on this one because I don't think I have a favourite, so I'm just going to do one that I liked recently, and I would say that is Robin and Edward in Wild About the Girl. I usually don't really root for romances at all, but I did enjoy them in this book. I think it was quite realistic and wholesome, so I enjoyed that. And also, yeah, I don't really go for romances in books. I tend to just see them as this like bonus plot that I'm not really into that much, so I'm just gonna say if I liked them, they're one of my favourites because I like very few. This quick fire isn't going very quick. We've been doing this for 15 minutes and we are on number 25, so I'm gonna try and make this a bit quicker. 25. Favourite fictional villain? Again, I don't think I have one. 26. Favourite book adventure? I really liked the Shadow and Bone adventure. Most fantasies have some sort of adventure, at least in my opinion, and I really enjoyed it, especially the first one. I think that was the most sort of adventure-y, but yeah, enjoyed those. Series, trilogies or standalones? I am a trilogy kind of gal. Mixed media books or paragraphs? It depends on the context. If I'm reading a non-fiction book, I like to have some images in there. I've really enjoyed the Illuminae files, which were mixed media, but generally I'm reading continuous prose because that is what everything is in, so depends on the context. What is your favourite book adaptation? I don't have it with me, but I'm going to go for The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, possibly also Circe by Madeline Miller, which are both adaptations of Greek myths. I've just realised that question might be asking about TV/film adaptations, and I'm not sure. Orange is the New Black? Maybe Orange is the New Black? Les Mis. Les Mis is my favourite adaptation, because that's based on a book. Les Mis is my favourite book adaptation. Film adaptations or TV adaptations? I don't care. I don't really watch that many of either. TV's usually done better, but it depends on story and context. So yeah, I don't care. Favourite book world? I'm going to go a bit cliche here and say the Harry Potter world. It is so well fleshed out and so thought through, and so magical in so many ways, obviously, so yeah, going with the obvious one. Favourite writing style? Every author has an individual one, and the different writing styles have different names. I really like the way that Leigh Bardugo writes, so maybe I'll go with that. I also really enjoyed Hank Green's writing style in his newest book, so yeah, I guess I could pick authors, but is there a name for specific writing styles? I'm not sure how to answer this question. What book do you love that people don't know about? I haven't read this for years, so I can't 100% comment on if it is still as good as it was when I read it, but How to Live Safely in a Science Fictional Universe by Charles Yu. What is a popular book that you hated? I don't really think there is any. I don't think I actively hate any books. I sort of said that I hated Twilight when it came out because it was kind of cool to hate Twilight, but I don't really ever hate them. Sometimes I DNF them, but they tend to be like not really big books. Like big famous books I tend to enjoy. Favourite childhood reads? Mallory Tower series I really enjoyed. I really liked Enid Blyton. The Famous Five up there. I really enjoyed Roald Dahl, obviously Harry Potter. Yeah, the obvious ones. What's a book that changed your life? I would say Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, but it was actually Chamber of Secrets that was read to me first because my mum read it to me, and then I read the first one as she read the second one to me, so that was an experience. But yes, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. What book did I hate at school? I didn't hate any of the books that I was given as required reading. I don't hate any books full stop, really. I pretended to hate Twilight, though I didn't enjoy the books, to be fair. Clarify, I did not enjoy them, but I didn't hate them. That's a strong word about an innocuous thing. Do I buy to collect? Not really. I do collect some books, but I'm pretty chill about getting rid of them. I don't get rid of books that I haven't read yet, and I don't get rid of many series just because I like how series look on my shelves. Do I donate books? Yes, I will donate them to charity shops quite frequently. I'd say about once a year. I do a big clear out of all my stuff and I get rid of quite a few books. What's your favourite reading snack? I don't eat while I read, so no. What's your favourite reading position? I lie on my bed right there, usually before I go to sleep, so in bed I guess. Natural light or lamplight? I guess I would prefer natural light, but I tend to read at night, so lamplight when it's dark, but whatever's the most appropriate. But I guess natural light is my favourite because I don't like close the curtains and turn the lamp on if there is natural light. I don't care, I've never thought about it. Outside or inside? I live in the UK, so that's usually decided for me, so mostly inside, but I do like reading in the sun when it is sunny, which is never. Breaking the cover or keeping it smooth? I don't do the thing where I bend it all the way around. I try to keep it nice, but most mass market paperbacks you can't avoid breaking it a little bit, so I don't really mind if I do end up bending it a bit. Do you read in other languages? I was brought up by the British education system, so that's a no, because I can't speak any other languages. What book series do you want to finish this year? I want to finish the Scythe trilogy, and I want to finish the Lunar Chronicles. I'm currently reading Percy Jackson, but there's a lot of them. I don't think I'll finish that this year. I'm probably reading more series that I'm forgetting about. But yeah, Lunar Chronicles and the Scythe trilogy. What book release am I most excited for right now? And that'll be A Beautifully Foolish Endeavour, which is the sequel to An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. Do I have a favourite book influencer? I have a bunch of Instagrams and YouTubers that I like, so rather than giving you one, I'm going to put some down in the description that I enjoy. Do I have a channel, blog or social media feed? I talk about books on this channel, I occasionally mention them on my Instagram, but that is all. But yeah, shush. But yeah, I do stuff over here, but again, if you want to know some more people who do it a bit more consistently, then I'll put them down in the description. And we are done. That was not as quick fire as I was expecting, because I had more to say than I was expecting. So I'm going to quickly wrap this up because we've already been going for a while. If you have any requests or questions, then leave them down in the comments. New videos every Wednesday. Like, subscribe and all that jazz. Thank you for watching. Check out the description. There'll be loads of stuff down there about like all these questions and where you can find other people doing this tag and all of that jazz. So yeah. Bye.